Hey, Sumit on this side. So I want to show you quickly what I've been working on, and finally it is getting somewhere. So my intent was to run this product. This product is basically about extracting data, financial data right now. The focus is financial data, but it could be much more than that. And it's still not visible on the UI, but much of the stuff is working. But the most important thing, the critical thing is that all of it happens locally, including locally using large language models. So I'm testing this with Ministral 3 billion parameter model, so really small model, and it still works because of how the data is extracted. Basically, it's a template based system, so it's not that the real data is extracted by LLMs, it's actually the template that is extracted. So the template which is behind the email that came to you or the document that was generated. So think of if a telecom provider is sending many emails to you with a bill, then it probably has a template, right? In any programming language you can think of, Python, PHP, JavaScript, Ruby, whatever, there is a template, and that has probably some curly braces and variables, right? So we're trying to kind of do the reverse of that. We are matching many emails together and creating that template from the text that we have, from the emails that we have, and kind of keeping the holes which are for the data for us to extract out of the numbers or the dates, etc., that came in the emails. So you're basically finding the placeholder. So that's it. That technique, to show you the technique, some samples. So there's a mix of things that I'm going to show you. Some work on the terminal because I'm mixing them like to test. So here is like a template. You see the template originally we create without an LLM like this. This is basically clean the text of the email, blah blah blah, all of that, and then we get these placeholders. Okay, so for example, this didn't get detected as a placeholder, but the amount should have been a placeholder. Sure, I have to work on that. But then we process this via the large language model, and what we do is we type them. We get the data types for them. The data types are on our side, we already know. So for a bill, for a transaction, we know what we want. We just ask the model to fill in those gaps. That's it. So the model translates from placeholder 1 to this as an instance. Okay, and then we run this entire thing as an extractor. I'll show you that, but let me first run this system just to show you. So this is Ollama. I have Ollama serve. Okay, this has Ministral installed already or downloaded already, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my browser. All my emails are already downloaded, not all of them, but a good chunk of them are here. Then I go to my financial page, I go to templates, and I detect templates, start the process, and then it starts going through all the senders. So all senders which have matching like some kind of a financial keyword, we basically take them as candidates, and then we go through a lot of heuristics like cleaning the emails, cleaning the body, whatever, blah blah blah, then matching them against. So for the same sender, for we start grouping them as templates. Okay, so where the words are very similar, the context, the sentence are basically very similar, and then we start finding the variable translation using large language models. You'll see that happening. So if I go here, you'll see that the requests are already coming to Ministral. Okay, so that's how it all works. And then finally, I don't have this part in the UI yet, but the templates will get saved. As you can see, the templates are being saved here. And then when you come, I can only show this to you on the command line because I don't yet have it. This is the ultimate goal. The ultimate goal is to get clean data like this. So these are like bills. They process all of this entirety happening locally and really fast. So I'm going through right now 5,000 emails at this moment that you can see on the UI. This is going through 5,000 emails. Works smoothly. You can see I'm still recording. Nothing is like breaking, falling apart, and that's the product I'm building. Thanks for